So I get a lot of questions in regards to the appraisal and the inspection. What's the difference between an appraisal and an inspection? Let's jump right in. During your home purchase, you will need to order an appraisal and probably an inspection. Okay, let's start with the inspection. An inspection is not required to get financing to buy a house. Okay, so you can choose not to get an inspection. The lender will not require an inspection on a property. However, it is highly recommended that you do get an inspection, because what if there's something wrong with the house? What if basically you want to make sure that you don't have any big ticket items that would prevent you from moving forward, from moving with the purchase. If an inspector is basically a professional going out there, it's usually $400 or $500, and the inspector is a professional. He's going to go out there, he or she is going to go out there, make sure that everything is working in a good mechanical condition. And what I mean by that, it's basically making sure that the dishwasher isn't leaking, that the faucets aren't leaking. He's going to check the electrical and the plumbing, and make sure that you don't have any issues with the roof. Any big ticket items that come up on an inspection would prevent you from moving forward with the purchase, right? If you need to get a new roof or a new electrical or plumbing issues, that's going to be a big ticket item that can stop you with the home purchase. So you want to make sure you get the inspection ordered. Again, it's not a requirement, but it is highly recommended that you do so. You might be buying the house that you're renting, and you want to buy it, and you kind of know the house, so you wouldn't have to order an inspection and at that time. That would save you about $400 or $500 on the inspection, and the inspector is someone that you'll be probably you can get the inspector's information from your realtor, okay, or your lender. If we know great inspectors as well. The appraisal is on the lending side. However, you have to have an appraisal with the home purchase, with the transaction. We want to make sure that the value of the house is supported. So if you go on the contract, we want to make sure that the value of the house is there and you're not overpaying for the house. Okay, so it's something that we order through usually an appraisal management company. We personally don't, but usually it's an appraisal management company. What that means is that you pay for the appraisal up front. It's usually $500-600. It goes into the appraisal management portal, and then one of the approved appraisers by the lender picks it up, and they go out and do the appraisal. The appraisal is basically an estimated opinion of value. We have a professional go out there who has nothing to do with the transaction. They're just going out there to protect you, the buyer and the lender, and make sure the value of the house is there. Okay, so they go out, they take measurements, pictures, and they look at the comps in the area. They look at comps of houses that are not listed but actually sold in the last 3 to 6 months within the proximity. They want to make sure that the comps that they're taking under consideration are closest to the actual property, right? They want to make sure that sometimes you might think that they're going to go by the houses that are listed, that are currently on the market, but the appraiser will not use those. They're going to use the actual sold comps in the area, not just listed but sold. Okay, and you want to make sure that the value is there, because if you're going to borrow money to buy a house, you want to make sure that you have a good investment. Okay, make sure you're not overpaying for the property. So I hope this helps. Again, the appraisal and inspection are two different things. The inspection is about $400 or $500. The appraisal $500-600. That's something that's coming out of your pocket initially, early in the process, and then everything else, if you choose to buy down the rate or all that stuff, down payment, everything else is due at closing. Okay, so I hope this helps. If you find this information helpful, make sure to like and hit the subscribe button. I'll be talking about other cool stuff in the process as well. Hopefully this helps you, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.